Welcome back to more World of Outlaws Dirt Racing 24 Career Mode, Part 72. Sorry, the last few episodes were like really long. I just want to get the 360 sprints done over with. But we're on the Pro Late models. I feel like we were just announcing that we're moving on to the 360 sprints. That kind of went by pretty quick. So there's not a whole lot else to really say. I did make the paint scheme. I just want to show that off real quick. Actually, I should have went to personnel first, but that's our car. It is a poor man's attempt of Truex's 2023 Bass Pro Shops car. It does not really look much like it at all. I don't really have the talent to actually nail it, the paint scheme. But then again, me and originality or being good at anything seems to be almost non-existent. So, pretty fitting that this car is just sad looking, which is almost a metaphor for my YouTube life, which I don't really care about anymore. We got to upgrade the car, but we got to go to personnel and get the proper people for it so we get all the discounts. So I'll do that real quick. About $9,000 later, we got everybody ready for the personnel. And let's just do the upgrades and actually upgrade things properly now that I know what the levels are for each stuff now. So with everything with the discount, everything's pretty cheap. Like, it's not that expensive. I was calculating at around $500,000. This was without the discount, so 20% off of that, I mean, we're going to still have a whole hell of a lot of money left over. So, running the midgets and micro sprints for so long earlier in the crew mode has, like, systematically, and the off-camera stuff, has systematically, like, broke the experience for me. Because now whenever we move up to the next series, I at least for local and regional, I was able to upgrade everything to the max. And that's even with, like, so even if I did, like, every single series, we would have enough to move on to the next one. Like, in one season, when it's like in best case scenario, we could probably get, like, accomplished all of that, like, no problem. I mean, it's kind of crazy to me. So, yeah, I mean, this isn't max, but level 4 is the equivalent of regionals. That's why we're doing it that way. And I usually cut this out because this takes like 3 minutes to do. And if we want to get through like 3 or 4 races of video, since there's more races in this season, we gotta hurry. And this is the antithesis of not hurrying. It makes it even funnier in the 360 sprint that I didn't even have the fully maxed out stuff. There's still a misconception or a lot of confusion of, well, if you max out everything, then that's what the AI are running. It's like, well, they clearly aren't, because I was able to not even use the fullest stuff, and I was able to win the championship by like literally 100 points. So I don't know. It's really frustrating when all the lore of this game has to be just assumed or headcanonized because this game can't be fucking bothered to make sense of shit. So that just is going to be really fucking obnoxious because it's a he said, she said, they said, he, they. You know, it's a freaking confusing mess. So my interpretation is going to be different. It's just such an open-ended game. And this is not the type of thing that should be like an open-ended fucking novel. This should be very fucking straightforward and very clear. Well, there we go. With about 327 something odd thousand left or something, we upgrade everything. So it took about 700,000, 780,000 roughly. So almost exactly 800,000, which I don't know where I was getting $500,000 from originally with the disc. I must be really fucking off of my mark or something, or maybe I was factoring in all of the discounts again and not level 4. But anyways, there's not much else to really show. Settings, it's on 102. Was that going to be too tough, too easy? I don't know until we play it. But other than getting used to the cars, there's not much else to really get into, so let's race. I know I took way too damn long to do all that. Sorry, this is so long. Ooh, I know, the fucking agony. Well, we hit a tire. It's part of Kokomo tradition. I don't know. I think that was a good enough amount of practice. Car likes to lean a lot to the right, which I think I'm remembering from Move 22. I think this was like one of the last things I think I did in that game was the Pro Late models, I think, in Regional or something. So, yeah. This game is a bit different with the tierings and stuff because it was local, regional, then national. This game has all 3 of those, but the World of Outlaws section has the late models and then the World of Outlaws. So it's like another tier. So I guess it's good that they separate it. So it's, I don't know. Anyways, on the qualifying. Well, we got 12.2, or 11.2. So that's good enough. We smacked the wall there. And it's pole. Okay. I don't know if by how much. Okay, by about a tenth, so I don't know. Gotta get used to all these names. But, I mean, Kokomo's usually always been pretty good for us, so maybe we can win right off the bat. Like we should have done at Grant Park. I mean, getting a yellow in a heat's unusual. Especially with these cars, you know, there's no wheel-to-wheel contact, so that's actually kind of surprising that a yellow occurred. Well, in a span of 2 laps, we gained over a second, so I'm just saying, this might be, we might win it. Maybe this series will be a lot easier. I don't know. Starting first in the qualifying dash. Usually these are a lot tougher. It's really hard to even go on the start just because the car wants to turn itself to the right on the straightaway so much. Well, we did lose the lead because of all that, but we got the bottom lane, so maybe we could do something with it. They are putting up a lot more of a fight compared to Heat, so that's at least something. They're going to try to get the run on the outside. I'm going to try to shut the door. I couldn't do that. So, I guess we'll start second. Maybe we'll start third. I don't know. They could just do shit in the fucking corner. It's just the same typical shit of I can't angle it in the corner like that and make it stick. But whatever. Maybe we won't win. Maybe it'll just be very like difficult once again. And all this anticipation that I was thinking I was doing good just is not enough. I don't know. We'll see. I mean, I just want to adjust myself, prop myself up. It's just getting real. But yeah, it drives fine. It feels a little different than a 360 Sprint, which it should be naturally. Didn't really nail the bottom of the corner that well. We do get second place, which is nice. I appreciate that, but I don't know if we have the car to have what it takes to get the lead. We do have a big gap between me and third place, so I can actually enter 3 and 4 a bit more the way I would like to. So that's good. We're getting optimal angle, entry, and exit speed, so I don't know, maybe we can keep up with them or something. I don't know. Starting P3 here. This track usually is always kind of our biggest chance to win, or the best chances of us performing the best in. So we'll see if we can actually manage to do that. I don't know, I'm turning to left the whole back straightaway. Let me fucking turn. Jeez. I'm not in the mood for this game to be stupid on the fucking straightaways. I wish there was like a thing that showed like my controller inputs on the console, because Jesus Christ, I was turning left that whole time and it just went right. That is some of the fucking dumb shit that made me stop playing Route 22 in general, was that dumbness right there. And I guess the leader's just going to be extraordinarily fast no matter what I do, so alright. I mean, if this is like our best chance to win and this is all we can do, then I guess we'll just never fucking win again in this entire career mode. What the fuck is that? How does that make any sense? I just barely... that just looks stupid as shit. I don't know. I don't know. Lap traffic's being a problem. We're just, you know, 2+ seconds back, not factoring that weird contact. Because we're just that slow. I don't know. Maybe having a car be all the way tight is not the option here, because it just fucking plows off the exit. You know, I need to put more brake into it, but it just goes straight. So I guess that's a lesson to be learned. Don't have it be tight, which goes against literally every other series, because it seems like in this game, God forbid you slide, and that's usually bad. Not with these cars, so that's something I need to learn clearly. And I guess we'll just finish third, as he is 6 seconds up ahead of us, so that's fucking fair. That's riveting. Jesus Christ, I can't. I need to make this thing fucking tighter. Or not tighter, looser. I'm so used to saying tight. Because it just wants to go straight off the exit of the corner, and it just completely kills my exit speed, so I don't know what more I can do with it. Clearly we didn't have really race-winning speed anyway, so who fucking cares if we get fourth anymore. Just get through this dumb shit, because God forbid I can't be spending too much longer on this entire series, because fucking James McFadden's gonna get pissed at me. We finished fourth at what should have been our best track, so that doesn't really bode well for the season in general. Jamie Murris literally had an 8-second fucking lead on me in fourth. He lapped up to 7th. Hopefully it's not our championship threat, because oh my god, we are screwed if that's the case. The points, it looks like the same as like actual Sprint 410s. I was doing that off camera. So, I guess that's good to know. The points are the same. So, don't have to relearn anything. Gotta learn these names though, but otherwise, that'll be it. I'm assuming the rough driving factored in practice, but it barely lowered it, the numbers, so that's interesting. I don't know. But on to the next race, which is Grant Park. We usually do well there, so if there's a chance we can win or do well, that should be the track. Again, I don't know what like the ideal goal time is. The goal time's like for 34th, so I don't know what these lap times translate to. So for the next 2 more races, I don't really know. Is it really worth doing all this extra practice? The game isn't going to be bothered to actually give me an estimate. I don't know, just really annoyed with that. So I don't know what to strive for. I don't know. I mean, I feel like I'm getting around the track fine. I don't really feel like I'm having any problems, even though it's new car. It's like, I guess it's not that radically different, but I don't know. It's not really bothering me. We're good, like, second and a half up on the goal time of 34th place or something, so this is good enough for sure. That's 4th. That's completely fair, so I got no complaints with that. Usually in the A-main, we run way better than everything else based on the pattern, so I'm thinking that's going to continue here, so I don't know. We'll find out. We'll win this by over half a second. I don't know if that's good enough to actually win in the main. I don't think so. I'll probably get teased of a second place or something, but I don't know. We'll, again, have to wait and see. It's like this. I'm saying the same shit. It's just monotonous with this. It's just, P4 in this. I don't know if we can gain more than that. I don't know. I don't even know why I'm even trying the outside line, because most of it's just fake. It's not real. It's literally just an imaginary thing. But I don't know. We'll see. We already lost the spot since the initial start. Try to run the bottom lane. If that does anything, which it does, but I guess 5th is all we'll be able to muster. Well, we started 4th, finished 5th. Definitely not winning material. I don't see the Maurice person, so I think we're going to be in the point lead after this race, presumably. Sugar Grove PA is on that car beside me. That's neat. Cool to see those stuff on there. I don't know. Is that... I don't know why for a split second. That 8 font looks very, very reminiscent. I kind of like that. That's cool. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, we got another AI yellow. I don't know for what, but I like how the 12 car beside me almost looks like a bootleg Jeff Gordon number or DuPont car. That's cute. Yeah, so got 20 laps of this. Just not much to it other than just hold the bottom. It did the shit again where it just went straight in the fucking corner. I made it a little bit looser, so I wouldn't do that, but maybe I didn't sway my ass far enough in a certain direction for it to slide in the ideal trajectory. But running into good exit off this corner. And that's P4. Okay, good. Maybe we get to 3rd. We're getting really good exits. See, that's only really because I can enter the corner the way I like to, and that's usually kind of gives me the best result, but that doesn't always happen. But I think it's all settled out now. I think 4th is the limit, unless cars in front of me wreck. That's the only way we can gain spots, is that. Nothing's happening as a race update. We're just in no man's land, so there's nothing interesting to report on. Somebody did leave a comment saying that I should be repairing the car after every race because it does degrade throughout the race. Maybe there's something to it. I mean, 5th place has just been running me down these last couple laps. I really haven't driven the car any different. I'm hitting the same lap times. Maybe there's something to it, or I don't know. I mean, it's just a little weird. So I guess I should be doing that, but we're barely make a profit this season. It's almost like at the bare minimum, you need at least 2 seasons to really bank up money. Because the first season's like kind of a washout because you have to do so much, you have to wait so much time on sponsor stuff or merch. I don't know. But that was 4th. That was very uneventful except for like the last 2 laps there. But we're gonna gain points on the Maurice person, so we're gonna be, I'm assuming, fine in the points. Fabiano's in this too. I didn't even realize that. Hello. So we're first in points by an exact tie over Tyler Hudson, who has a win. I guess we're just gonna just beat them on consistency. That's the only way we're gonna be able to do anything. So I don't know. Maurice is nowhere to be found. He's in fact 37. So once again, well, we're gonna finish fourth in that race anyways. But I don't know. Well, see, that's what's confusing, because it said full. Like, we're not losing numbers, but I guess we are. I don't know. I shouldn't have to get out a pen and paper to fucking write down, like, okay, this is what damage means. This is what... it's really fucking exhausting, because it says 38 out of 38. I thought that was good enough, but it's clearly not. So there goes the 17,000 we earned. So we only really earned 10,000. This is why it almost seems like it's better to do 2 seasons, because then the second season you really get a lot more in terms of like merch payout and stuff. So I don't know. On to Limaland. That'll be it for this video, because I talked way too long. I broke everything. I messed all of it up, and I was taking too long. I know, fucking crucify me. Once again, similar to the street stocks, I do think it's really cool. You see the suspension bend and move and stuff. So that's pretty damn badass. I appreciate that. See, I can mention positive stuff. Sure, we're gonna get rough driving from that, so there goes the car. Well, I guess that's the best lap we'll be able to do. Only somehow 3% of damage with that hit, so... I don't know. I don't know what that's gonna translate to. That's 10, so... that's just a Limaland thing. Also, Limaland's always been like... it's like one of our worst tracks for the AI, just wrecking you and throwing it in the corners, so I'm probably going to be very annoyed in this race. I don't know where the fucking point leader is. I think he used these names, but I don't know. We'll just, since there's no wheel-to-wheel contact, we're going to probably finish like where we probably should for a lot of these, so this is probably going to be a, you know, we're probably just going to finish like 6th to 9th probably. Start at second, finish second. It's typical. Starting last in the qualifying dash. Will we be able to do anything? I highly doubt it. Well, maybe not. Maybe we can actually do something. That's 3 wide for 8th place. It gave me room. Thank you. Alright. Alright, I'll eat my words. I can accept it. We're starting better than I was expecting. Alright. Alright. That's comforting. I don't know if we're in really good shape with the points or not. I don't know. I thought the Taylor iRacing guy, I remember that's what his car looked like, I think. So I don't see him up here, so I think we're going to be good, even regardless of where we finish, I think. I don't know. But we are almost going to take over 7th, so that's good. I'm actually quite surprised we're even running as good as we are. I really didn't think we would even be this far up, but somehow we are. And especially at one of our... that's now becoming like my most hated track with how the AI drive in turn 1. So I'm actually surprised that it's turned out as nicely as it has so far. That was actually a nice exit off the corner. That'll set us up for the next one. Maybe we can try to get a top 5. I don't know if I'm clear. I guess I am. I don't know if we're going to get much more than that, but I'll take it. That's, again, way better than I expected, so I will eat my words on that. Alright, once again, blown away. We got by Mason Massey. That was a horrible corner there. But, yeah, he'll cross me back. Fair enough. Get a better, straighter exit off the corner. Make the pass. I think now we should be good enough to pull away from him. AI tried to wreck in front of us. I saw that in my peripherals. Now we're P4. Well, the white flag's out. Still stuck in 4th, which it seems to be the theme of this season so far. We finished 4th in 2 of the 3 races that we ran. But that's another really solid point day, and I guess that's just, how it's going to be this season. Stevenson won, and that 01 car, I don't know where he finished, but I don't even know if he even made it to the A-main. So I think once again we're going to be in really good point shape. Well, point shape-wise, that's not a real word. Was he not in this race at all? I mean, we're leading the points by 14 over Weagle. I'll just call him Wedgie, but Wasn't that 81, like the 01 car up in this? Like, was that it? Yeah, Tyler Hudson, he's down to 27, so I don't know. I guess we'll just win off of consistency, and then that's it, because we're not going to be able to do anything else. In fact, nobody in the top 10 has, I think every person has one is just a random non-full-time driver? I guess? Is that the theme? I don't know. I'm very lost. I'm leading the points, and that's all that matters. So, we'll get our payday and move on. Surprised it's moderate driving, but we did hit the tires in practice. That only gave me 3% damage, so it really wasn't that bad. So, it was, I guess that's fair. Next race will be a showcase. That'll be at Fairbury. I mean, I don't know how we're going to do. I just have to lower my expectations for those. But, I mean, so far we ran fourth, and fourth. Oh my god, I thought... Okay, it's just fourth. The whole time. Okay. We are consistently fourth. This is like Bubba Wallace's like 2017 Xfinity season where he got sixth in like, I don't know, 6 out of 8 weeks or something. It was like some crazy like ongoing thing, which was really funny. It's reminding me of that. Other than that, I don't know. There's not much else to do. Next episode, we'll try to get through things a lot faster without getting through the introduction of everything. So, we'll do Fairbury, Prairie Creek, Madison Lake, Cedar Lake, or Circle Lake. It's not Cedar. There is a track called Cedar Lake. Circle Lake. So, see how those go. Maybe we'll continue to get top fives. I should repair the car. I mean, I don't know. Like, what I'm seeing and then what I'm being told is just two different things. It'd be like if I was playing the Heat game. It's like, okay, it's telling me it's 100%, but is it really 100% like on the car? No, I don't fucking know. Is this wrong to do? I don't know. I don't know if that really made a difference. I really don't know. Oh, we'll just move on. I'll see you all next episode. See you all later. And as always, have a good day.